The Arabian Desert, vast and unforgiving, a place of scorching sun and chilling nights. Out of this harsh environment, a rich tapestry of stories arose. Arab folklore, passed down through generations. These tales are more than just stories, they are warnings. They are lessons, they are a window into the Arab soul. Imagine a caravan traversing the endless dunes under a star-studded sky. The air crackles with anticipation. Storytellers weave their magic. Tales of bravery and treachery unfold, of love lost and found. But within these stories something sinister lurks, a darkness that chills the heart. These are the tales of the jinn, the sirens, the marids, and most terrifying of all, the ghouls, creatures of the night, dwellers in shadow. They are the embodiment of our deepest fears. They are the whispers in the desert wind. The desert moon casts an eerie glow on the shifting sands. It is here, in this desolate landscape, that the ghouls make their home. They are the nightmares of weary travellers, the unseen terror that lurks in the darkness. Their legend is as old as the desert itself. These are no mere figments of imagination. Ghouls are real. They are a part of the fabric of Arab folklore. They are woven into the very essence of our being. To understand them is to understand a fundamental aspect of Arab culture. They are more than just monsters. They are cautionary tales, reminders of the dangers that lurk in the shadows. They teach us to be wary of the unknown, to respect the power of the desert. Join us now as we journey into the heart of Arab mythology. Prepare to confront the creatures that haunt our nights. Prepare to meet the ghouls. In the vast expanse of Arab folklore, the ghoul holds a place of particular dread. They are creatures of the night, born from darkness, whispered about in hushed tones. To speak their name aloud is to invite their attention. Ghouls are not merely monsters, they are demons. They are jinn, but twisted and corrupted, driven by an insatiable hunger, a hunger not for flesh, but for something far more precious, the human soul. Their origins are shrouded in mystery. Some say they were once humans themselves, travellers who lost their way in the desert, driven mad by thirst and despair. They prey on the unsuspecting, luring them to their doom. The desolate wastelands are the ghouls' domain. They make their homes in abandoned ruins, forgotten cemeteries, places where the veil between worlds is thin, where the living dare not tread. Travellers are their favourite prey, those who wander from the safety of the caravan, lost and alone in the vast emptiness. The ghouls are quick to sense their fear, their despair. They appear as flickering shadows in the distance, whispering voices on the wind, luring the unwary deeper into the desert, far from any hope of rescue, far from the light of civilization. Section 3. Shapeshifters and Soul Eaters. The ghouls are masters of deception. They can assume any form they choose, often appearing as a lost traveller, a beautiful oasis, anything to lure their victims closer. Once they have you in their grasp, there is no escape. They will drain you of your life force, your soul, leaving you a hollow shell, lost forever in the desert sands. The stories serve as a warning, a reminder to stay vigilant, to trust no one, for in the desert things are not always what they seem, and the line between reality and nightmare can blur with terrifying ease. Section 1. Whispers from the Inkwell. Countless tales of ghouls echo through Arab literature. Passed down through generations, these stories paint a chilling picture of these desert demons. Their ability to shapeshift and lure unsuspecting victims makes them a constant threat in the desolate landscapes. One of the most famous collections of Arab folklore is the 1001 Nights. Within its pages lies a treasure trove of ghoul stories. These tales often serve as cautionary reminders of the dangers lurking in the shadows. They teach valuable lessons about trust, deception, and the importance of staying true to one's path. One such story is that of Sidi Nouman, a man tormented by a ghoul who takes the form of his beloved wife. The ghoul attempts to drive Sidi Nouman mad, playing on his deepest fears and insecurities. This tale exemplifies the ghoul's cunning and their ability to exploit human weaknesses. Section 2. The Ghoul of the Cemetery. Another chilling tale revolves around a young woman named Layla. Driven by grief after the loss of her child, Layla seeks solace in the graveyard. Unaware of the dangers that lurk in such places, she unknowingly attracts the attention of a hungry ghoul. This ghoul, shrouded in shadows and emanating an aura of death, preys on Layla's vulnerability. It whispers comforting lies, mimicking the voice of her lost child. The creature attempts to lure Layla deeper into the graveyard, promising a reunion with her loved one. This story serves as a stark warning against seeking comfort in the dwelling places of death. It highlights the ghoul's preference for preying on those weakened by grief, despair, or loneliness. Their ability to mimic voices and exploit emotional vulnerabilities makes them particularly terrifying adversaries. Section 3. The Hungry Daughter. Not all encounters with ghouls are confined to the desolate dunes. Some tales tell of these creatures infiltrating cities and towns, hiding in plain sight amongst the unsuspecting populace. Their shape-shifting abilities allow them to blend in, making them even more dangerous. One such story tells of a wealthy merchant who brings home a new wife. This beautiful woman, however, harbors a dark secret. She is a ghoul, disguised in human form. Driven by an insatiable hunger for human flesh, she preys on the unsuspecting townsfolk. Her true nature is revealed when the merchant's loyal servant grows suspicious. He discovers the gruesome evidence of her crimes, exposing the ghoul for what she truly is. This tale serves as a chilling reminder that appearances can be deceiving. Evil can lurk beneath even the most charming facade. Section 4. Trapped in the Oasis. The ghoul's ability to manipulate their surroundings adds another layer of fear to their legend. They are said to create illusions, transforming desolate stretches of desert into alluring oases. These mirages serve as deadly traps for unsuspecting travelers, desperate for water and respite from the harsh sun. One story tells of a group of merchants who stumble upon such an oasis. Exhausted and parched, they eagerly approach, believing they have found salvation. But their relief is short-lived. As they draw closer, they notice unsettling details. The lush vegetation wilts at their touch, and the air grows heavy with the stench of decay. They soon realize they have stumbled into a ghoul's trap. The oasis is nothing more than an illusion, designed to lure them to their doom. This tale reinforces the importance of caution, even in the face of desperate circumstances. It reminds us that not everything is as it seems in the vast and unforgiving desert. Section 1. Lessons from the Shadows. Arab ghouls are more than just monsters in the night. They are integral to the fabric of Arab society, woven into its cultural tapestry. Their tales, passed down through generations, served as more than mere entertainment. They were powerful tools. These stories, often told around crackling fires under a canopy of stars, instilled valuable lessons. Lessons about the dangers of the unknown, the importance of community, and the consequences of greed and deceit. The ghouls, in their terrifying glory, were a manifestation of the very real dangers that the desert presented. They served as a stark reminder to respect the unforgiving environment, to heed the wisdom of elders and to never stray too far from the safety of the caravan. The ghouls, in their own grotesque way, acted as guardians of morality. Their tales often centered around individuals who strayed from the righteous path. Those who succumbed to greed, envy, or betrayal often found themselves at the mercy of these desert demons. The stories served as cautionary tales, highlighting the importance of honesty, generosity, and loyalty. They reinforced the values that were essential for survival in the harsh desert environment where trust and cooperation were paramount. The ghouls, in a sense, represented the consequences of moral failings. They were a constant reminder that even in the vast emptiness of the desert, one could not outrun the consequences of their actions. The ghouls also served as a reflection of the darker aspects of human nature. Their insatiable hunger, their capacity for deception, and their utter ruthlessness mirrored the potential for evil that resided within all humankind. The stories forced individuals to confront these uncomfortable truths, to acknowledge the shadows that lurked within their own hearts. They served as a reminder that the line between civilization and savagery, between good and evil, was often perilously thin. By confronting these fears, by acknowledging the potential for darkness within themselves, individuals could better guard against it. They could strive to be better, to live up to the ideals of their society, and to resist the temptations that could lead them astray. Section 4. Echoes in the Dunes. The influence of these ancient tales continues to resonate in Arab culture today. The ghouls, though perhaps not as overtly present as they once were, still linger in the shadows of the collective consciousness. Their stories, passed down through countless generations, have left an indelible mark on the Arab psyche. They continue to inform moral values, to shape perceptions of the unknown, and to serve as a reminder of the power of storytelling. The echoes of their terrifying roars can still be heard in the howling desert wind, a haunting reminder of the lessons learned from the shadows. The ghouls, though creatures of darkness, have played a vital role in shaping the moral compass of Arab society, reminding us that even in the face of fear there is always hope, courage, and the enduring power of human connection. The desert wind still carries whispers of ghouls, but their presence is felt beyond the dunes. They have infiltrated the modern world. Their stories, once confined to oral traditions and ancient texts, now find new life. Modern Arab literature often features ghouls. They appear in novels, short stories, and poems. Writers use them to explore contemporary anxieties, the fear of the unknown, the struggle for identity in a rapidly changing world. Filmmakers, too, have embraced the ghoul. Arab horror films often draw inspiration from these ancient creatures. They are depicted as terrifying monsters, reflecting our deepest fears back at us. Section 2. The enduring allure of fear. Why do ghouls continue to fascinate us? Perhaps it is their ability to embody our fears. They remind us of the darkness that exists, both within ourselves and in the world around us. Or perhaps it is their connection to our past. They are a link to our ancestors, to a time when the world was a more mysterious and dangerous place. Their stories remind us of where we come from. Whatever the reason, ghouls remain a powerful force in Arab culture. They continue to frighten and fascinate us. Their tales serve as a warning, a reminder that even in the modern world, some things are best left undisturbed. Section 1. A haunting legacy. The desert sands hold countless stories. whispered on the wind, buried beneath the dunes, tales of bravery, love and terror. Among the most enduring of these tales are those of the ghouls. These creatures, born of darkness and despair, continue to haunt our imaginations. They are a reminder of the power of the unknown, of the shadows that lurk at the edge of our vision. The ghouls remind us that the desert is a place of both beauty and danger. Close your eyes. Listen to the wind. Can you hear them? The whispers of the ghouls. They are still out there, waiting in the darkness, and their stories will continue to be told. As long as the desert sands shift, as long as we fear the unknown, please like and subscribe. It only takes you a second but helps us out a lot.